In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We are often found trying to make the relationships with the people, and we are always found seeking support. We are always found seeking help from the people. We don't want to be lonely. We want to have plenty of relationships. We want to rely. We want to depend upon these relationships for a smooth passage of our life. We are of the view that if at all I am deprived of the relationships, then I shall not be able to enjoy the life on the one hand, and once I am in need, once I am in difficulty, I shall be more troubled and I shall be more helpless without the support of the people. I do not deny it, I do not contradict it, I do not oppose it, but let me tell you, speak to the people who have heavily relied on the fellow human beings. You will come to know that quite often they had to become hopeless, and they had to be upset, and they had to be unhappy. They had to come to the conclusion that all of these relationships, or maybe overwhelming of these relationships, are fake and not genuine one. As for today's people are concerned, I am of the view that these people are with you, and you will not be even to count the number of these people. That you might not be able to remember even the names of all these people, but all of these people, almost all of these people, except the few exceptions, these are the fair weather birds. But still, I am not suggesting to go without these people, because it is our nature, because it is the human nature to make the relationships, to try to carry on the relationships, to expect from the people. But let me tell you that expecting too much from the people have never been good, did not produce good result at all. But what did produce the good result? It is the reliance on oneself, and also it is the reliance, it is the trust in the God Almighty, in the Allah Rabbul Izzat. And I am not suggesting to become arrogant with the people. I am not suggesting to refuse the friendship with the people. I am not suggesting to stop trying the relationships with the people. But what I am suggesting is that do not expect too much from the people, because the people who have expected too much from the fellow human beings, they have been found helpless, they have been found in trouble, they have been found becoming, feeling, and encountering despair. They have been found helpless. So that is why I am suggesting this thing, that on the one hand we need to do whatever we can for ourselves on the one hand, and on the other hand we need to have a kind of complete and the kind of total trust in the Allah Rabbul Izzat, that I can I the this sport of Allah Rabbul Izzat is totally reliable. It is much reliable, and it is very much dependable, and this is the only sport which is dependable. But as for the sport of the people are concerned, I am of the view that the sport of the people is not that much reliable, because the people are fickle, because the people are changing. As soon as you become prosperous, as soon as a human being become affluent, what does happen? That the people rush towards him or her. On the other hand, as soon as a person becomes weak, financially, what does happen that the people stop being with this person, they start leaving. And that is why I do recommend it heavily, I do recommend it vehemently, that all what we need to do is that we need to have a kind of complete trust in the God Almighty. We need to start a relationship with Allah Rabbul Izzat. We need to nurture it. We need to nurture this relationship on the other hand, because this is the only relationship which is very much dependable, which is very much reliable, which is very much trustworthy. And that is, I think, in my opinion, this is the only wise approach.